All right, so I wanted to show you the workflow. Now, I am right-handed, so I find it's easier to work from left to right. But if you are left-handed, you can work from right to left. It's up to you, whichever way you find is best. The thing is, you need to work from one end to the other. Do not cross over, all right? That's really important, not to cross over. That way you ensure that the final product stays clean. All right, so down this end, I have the board for the ink and our ink with the lid off and a spatula. Now, when you use multiple inks, just use one color at a time. And if you are actually doing a blend, make sure you have a spatula or a palette knife for each color. Don't mix and match, because it will actually leach into the color and ruin it forever. So we're going to use black, and we're going to use a light colored paper down this end here, which is the green. Now, we've got stacks of this green in the store, so we're going to use it for all of our practices. It doesn't cost us anything. Okay, so back to the middle so you can see the whole thing. All right, so I've got the ink, the palette knife with the ink, the roller. Now, when you check your roller, make sure you get one that doesn't have a valley in the center, because as they get old, they start to shrink, and you'll actually get a high ridge on the edges, and then this sort of dip in the center. A good roller is straight all the way across, so you can check that. Okay, you need a board. Now you can use these wooden boards. We've also got clear perspex, you can use that as well. Have some tissues, some pieces of tissue ready, because geez, it is a dirty business, okay? So this way you can keep your fingers clean. Also, you can, if you have to pick something up that stays clean, you can use a piece of tissue to pick it up rather than your dirty thumb. Okay, now this part, so you've kind of got to work with dirty area, clean end, okay? So, dirty, now we're going to use this area here to actually roll our lino. And then we've got our registration board. Now, this is one way of registering your prints. So, what you do is you actually put your lino, once it's been rolled, you put your lino in there, then you go and get your sheet of paper and you line your sheet of paper up like so. So that way, every single piece is printed the exact same way, all right? And then this is a baron. It's a very old-fashioned Japanese style thing, and that is used to massage the top, and you can print, all right? So that's how we're going to work it. All right, so let's start. Now, moving back to the board, so I've got some ink. You don't need a lot. This is a special type of ink that has medium in it, so it doesn't dry out, all right? You don't want it too thick, because if it's too thick on your lino, the ink will actually run down into all those beautiful grooves that you've cut and take away that lovely crisp edge, all right? So, put your ink up there and bring some down to an area. Now, the whole idea is to completely cover your roller. So to do that, you'll need to work it and massage it. Now, to know how much ink you've got and if you've got the right amount on your roller, you need, now if I can get our camera person to zoom in to just this area here to show that the little tiny ridges are very, very small. Now, if I have a lot of ink, I'll just demonstrate and show the difference. Have a look at that one. Now, you can see how high the ridges are on that one. That's too much ink, all right? Come back to this one and you can see they're only really fine. You will get used to how fine they should be by practice. Okay, let's zoom out again. All right, so I'll just get rid of some of that ink, build up my ink here, because the point is to have a nice coverage of ink on your roller. Okay, all right, now this is my dirty area. I will always roll here for getting the ink and roll my lino here. Now I don't press, I just allow the roller to roll over the top. If I press, I'm going to start pushing the ink down into the grooves, and we don't want that, because you actually cut the grooves out, didn't you, to get rid of them. So now, see, there's a tiny little bit of ridge picking up there. That's okay, that makes for interesting. Now watch where I put this roller, back there. Don't put it anywhere else, all right? Now remember when I said to grab little bits? So I can actually grab this, all right? I can actually grab this and put it over here, all right? And stop getting too much stuff on my fingers. You can notice how much I've already got. Now I grab the sheet of paper, all right? Now when I go to print, I need to put the page right on the edge, all right? And right on the edge there. Now you notice how I hold it like this, I allow it to just drop. All right, that's what you do. Then press just gently so it snaps in, and then massage. And there we are, a lovely crisp. All right, now, as you can see, the person who did this has it lovely and strong, but this could actually be a bit more gradual. So this is why we do this little experiment, so we can see what it takes to actually have a gradual tone. Very good, thank you.